On the journey into exile, the girl's family was ambushed by mountain bandits. The bandits demanded all their valuables, threatening to take the beautiful girl by force if they refused. But the next moment, they fell silent in fear, because the girl pulled out a shotgun. Not long before, the real world was about to face a doomsday. To survive, the girl had stockpiled huge amounts of supplies. However, while resting, she was accidentally crushed to death by those heavy boxes. Then she found herself traveling into a novel world and kneeling on an execution ground. It turned out the original owner had offended the prince, leading to her entire family being framed and sentenced to death. The girl was desperate that she was about to die again. Suddenly, a handsome system popped up and asked if she would accept a mission, complete it and survive, or return to the doomsday to fight zombies. The girl accepted without hesitation, and the next second, she received a newbie gift pack. Meanwhile, the executioners had raised their swords. The girl urgently shouted to stop, claiming she had important matters to report to the emperor. Her family begged her to give up, for more clansmen would be killed if she angered him. Seeing this, the prince decided to proceed with the execution, but the scheming woman worried it would get him charged with disobedience to the emperor. In the end, they agreed to let her go. Soon after, the girl was escorted back to the execution ground. The scheming woman sneered that she must have offended the emperor and been thrown out. Hearing this, the sisters-in-law rushed to grab the girl, scolding her for being selfish and dooming the entire family. Just then, the Imperial decree arrived. To everyone's shock, the emperor had changed the death sentence to exile. It turned out the girl had presented half of a sesame cake from her gift pack to the emperor. The moment he saw it, he was deeply moved. Years ago, when he had been exiled and was starving, it was the girl's father who had given him this cake and saved his life. The girl's family gratefully accepted the decree. However, the scheming woman believed the girl must possess the emperor's secret, likely the location of the legendary treasure. The prince pressured the girl to reveal the secret, even offering to take her as his concubine. But the girl felt extremely disgusted. She declared that in her family, men never took concubines and women would never serve as anyone's concubine. Humiliated, the prince threw them all into the dungeon again. The system notified the girl that to complete the mission, she must gain full affection points from her family. Though her parents and brothers didn't blame her for the death sentence, her sisters-in-law's resentment was nearly at 100. As the girl worried, she heard one sister-in-law's stomach growl with hunger. She anxiously asked the system if it had any other functions. The system then displayed her real-world apartment, which was stocked with various supplies. To reward her for changing fate, it allowed her to take one batch of items with no more than 20 pieces. Upon hearing this, the girl immediately chose self-heating hot pot.